What's up, everybody? Oh, I got him. I got him. I was about to say I don't got my glasses. What's up? Happy Sunday. Guava, how you doing? Who you? Q Dub, how you doing? Kenya, how you doing? Second floor garden, how y'all doing today? Sean does it all. How you doing? Debbie Thomas, Sherry Robinson, no, Sherry Boston, how you doing? Hey, Gratitude Grace Garden, how you doing? Michelle Law, Suzette Blanc, just Gift, how you doing? Fifth Therapy. Cassandra Fulton Garden, South Fulton Garden, how you doing? Polar Bear Cheryl, how you doing? Sidekick, what's going on, everybody? We got 73 people in the house. I think we're gonna just start right there because that's a nice, sweet, lucky number. How you doing, my own beautiful? How y'all doing this morning or evening, afternoon? What's going on? Street News, how you doing? Hey, T New, how you doing? Today, I don't want nothing. Hey, DEH. Hey, Shanty. Forever. How y'all doing? I don't want nothing at all. I want to come in here and see how y'all doing today. Just coming in here to see how y'all doing. Tell me how your day is going. I want to hear from you today. Big Bad Bo, what's going on? I want to hear from you. I want to hear from you and see how everything is going. With everything going on, how are things going for you? DEH looking for land. How are you going about looking for land? Lavender Dreams, how you doing? Let me see. Kenyatta's Journey. Hey, Kenyatta's Journey. He said, just bought a plum tree from Costco. All right. Michael Palmer in the house. What's going on, my brother? The Real Movington. How you doing? I'm coming in here today, and I want to finally see your progress and what you're doing. What are you doing? Street News. Well, let's see. Let's see. Back up. Top Notch says, my day is going great. What about your day? This is about you. You hear about my day every day. Street News Now, doing okay, looking for some land. Okay, how are you going about looking for some land? Uh, okay. T New, blessed on this neck of the woods. Eddie Morrison, how you doing, man? Say good, but stressed trying to get my land like I want it. I understand. Say 200,000 waiting to use on land. You mean $200,000 that you're waiting to spend on land? Is that what you're saying, DEH? Let's see. Angela says, receive my copper wire from for my planters. Okay, I heard that works great. Hey, Regina Kelly, how you doing? Uh, Trying to get some seeds started under a grow light. Trying to fight gnats. Oh, I feel that. I got my little garden beds planted over here, and I'm feeling pretty good about it. Uh, 1989, how you doing? I can't pronounce your first name or whatever part of that is. Hey, my Renaissance grandma, how you doing? Let me see. The real movie that said going good, trying to sell this house. There is no real subject matter today, y'all. I want to see what are you doing. Y'all get a chance to see what I'm doing all the time. Let's see. DEH says, just don't know where to go or look. Sean does it all. Says, good, planting my stuff from Isons today. Okay. Cassandra, South Fulton Garden. I'm putting together a trellis for my cucumbers and vining flowers while listening. Okay. All right. All right. So DEH, DEH, you said, so you are ready to spend $200,000 on land. My only question to you is, what are you waiting for? What are you looking for? That's a lot of play money to just be not finding anything yet. Or are you trying to find land with a home already on it to move into? Then that changes things. Are you trying to DEH? Are you trying to find raw land, or are you just trying to find a house with a lot of land on it, like a farm or something? Second floor garden at the orange place, looking for some yard stakes to finish up this chicken coop. I feel that. I'm about to make some big changes out here. Let me see, Suzette. My seeds have sprouted. Fruit trees, good, large pot. 7 more weeks before I move back home. Okay. It's me right now. It says blessed and thankful. Stick to the plan. Land self-sufficiency. Waste not, want not. Block out the noise of the world. Okay. Beloved says I planted some tomatoes this morning to harvest some mulberries. All right. Street news now. Look at a lot of YouTube listings and at listings by owner and real estate agents. Thank you, Eddie Morrison. DEH says you have $200,000 ready to invest, just need some direction. What kind of direction do you need? What do you need to know, DEH? When you say I just need some direction, what do you mean? Kenya says squirrels keep eating the tops of my peas in my raised beds. I would advise everybody to set out a camera on their garden this year because the animals done lost their mind. Big Bad Bo playing with the eco flow. Okay. Playing with it like what? Uh, Charlie, is it Charlie? Says everything is going great. I spent my morning in the garden. I took some small break, but I want to get back out there. Yeah, I listen, when the sun be beaming, I go in the house. I don't play that game no more. I used to. T News says I'm about to get plant boxes started up something. Making things for self-sufficiency is key. DEH says like farmland rare. What do you keep saying like one or two words, DEH, and it's throwing me off. Like I'm gonna have to stop reading your comments because you be like cheese, pickles, land, 200,000, and it keep me asking a bunch of dumb questions, and I don't like doing that. So I'm trying to help you, but wow, give me the whole skinny of it. This is y'all time to shine. Uh, Let me see. Sean says, "Hey, Led, just spent a few days with my wife." Riding to different locations around my state looking at properties. Now that's how you do it. That's how you do it. That is how you do it. Hey, how you doing, Dave Busby? Dropping flower seeds for pollinators. What's going on, man? Let's see. Amina's place says squirrels keep raiding my raised bed for seeds. Gonna have to do starts indoors instead. Let me see. It's a reason. Can I give my take on why? Let me read Big Bad Bo's first. Big Bad Bo says, just got my second DP3 and 50 amp hub. Had to split my 3,300 watt solar between high point. That's what I'm talking about. Tell me about it, brother. That's what I'm talking about. Talk about it, right? Um, See, my first year getting peaches, plums, nectarines on my trees. We are so excited. All right, all right. Can I tell y'all? Can I tell y'all why the animals are so crazy in y'all garden this year? I'm not gonna spew off. I'm not gonna run off, and I do want this today. I want to hear from you. But right now, I'm gonna just kind of give you a quick solution. The reason why all of the animals, the squirrels, the deer, and everything is like going real ham this year is because it's a drought. The animals are not trying to necessarily eat your food. There's plenty of food out here in the open for them to eat. Why are they coming to your food? Because your food has been hydrated. You are constantly watering your garden. You're constantly watering your vegetables. You're constantly watering your fruit trees. And the reason why those deer, squirrels, and every other little insect and creature is attacking your garden right now is because they need to be hydrated. They do not have enough clean, healthy drinking water. And yes, I know they drink up out of puddles and doo-doo water, but they enjoy some nice, clean, fresh, natural water too. So your garden is perfectly hydrated. They're perfectly hydrated into your in your planters. That's why they head for them. I don't know nothing about no squirrels eating up peas for no good reason, but they will. So what I will tell you to do, I know this sounds crazy, but do this for me. I'm gonna move that out the way real quick, okay? That's a little busy. Hey, listen, y'all. Do me a favor. Get a big old bowl, like a big pot, something, and set out in your yard and keep it filled with clean water. When it start getting dirty and stinking and funky, dump it out and just keep put it all around your yard. You put that water around put a watering station, bird baths, and I know you don't want birds in your garden, but I'm telling you, if you put something out for these animals to get a cool drink, I ain't gonna say they're gonna 100% leave your garden alone, but it will show minimize it. Okay, just FYI, that's what I do. And if you, when I'm walking around my land, you see a bunch of pots and pans everywhere. I know it look crazy, but it has reasons. It just don't look good. All right. So make them some watering stations around your garden, so before they hit your garden, they can hit this water, and only then you can start making the assumption that okay, they're not thirsty, they just at my garden. And once they at your garden and they trying to get your vegetables or your fruit, then you can start making some decisions on what to do next. Okay, like, should you eliminate them now before you go to purchasing your brand new Red Ryder BB gun from Walmart? Go and set out some pots of water. If you set out them pots of water, it should minimize how much the creatures start to attack your garden. Okay. If that fails, you go ahead and make that purchase. Make that change. All right. I'm gonna make a change for once in my life. It's gonna feel real good. Gonna make a difference. Gonna make it right. All right, my bad. I said I'm not gonna go off on no tangent. Cheryl said yes, I do that. That's right. That's right. Let's see. Grows a lot says yep. I bought a bird bath this year and haven't had an issue with birds digging yet. Cause even birds, they why do okay. Um, Real quick, why do you think birds take one peck out of your fruit and go to the next fruit and take a peck out of it and take a peck out of, so all of your apples or all of your pears and all of your cherries got one little freaking stupid peck in it? They just trying to get, that's a sign of dehydration. That's not a sign of we trying to come and devour your fruit, because when birds come to devour your fruit, all the birds come, not just one bird. When they're trying to hydrate, you get a lot of little pecks on the fruit. When they're there to devour your whole garden, they don't come by themselves. They come as a group. A flock of birds land on your cherry tree. A flock of birds land on your apple tree. They're coming to destroy like locusts. So if that's not your problem, if that's not your situation, I would just, man, Put some bowls of water out, put out some bird baths. I even got bird baths here on Freedom Acres. It said also birds like to find grubs. Yeah, if you got that in your apple, but it's still they don't just head straight for your fruit looking for no worms and stuff. It's just too much food for them out here. They're mainly go look it up. They're mainly looking to be hydrated. They need a drink. They need a nutritious hydration. Eagle Eye says armadillos have been active in my area. That's a problem. I wouldn't wish it on anybody. I got plenty of armadillos here on Freedom Acres. Regina said I already got that Red Rider. It's me right now. So, so far, so good. Everybody living all right. Is anybody feeling any financial pressures? I'm trying to get y'all. I'm trying to see what y'all feeling. I said, I'm gonna tone it down a little bit and stop. You know what I'm saying? Let's see how everybody else doing. How are y'all doing in this financial uh, downturn? Just chilling says struggling. You should put a SC. Struggling. It's a struggle out here. Let me see. How are y'all doing in this financial downturn? Cause I don't. You can't call it nothing else. Suzette says I have cut way back. Only spend for survival. Amen. About that life still good for you? Okay. Kenyatta's journey. I'm feeling it as a RCA. Ooh, ooh. Wait a minute. I know you don't mean RCA as a rural carrier. I know that ain't what RCA means. The gas price got me pressed. I think that's what you mean. You talk about gas too. Yeah. Eddie Morrison said the worst I've seen in 20 years being self-employed. Hey, look. Speaking of being self-employed, hey yo, don't I don't want to, but don't be surprised if Lead Farmer be on your porch with the damn Uber Eat. Second floor garden says struggling trying to balance out. I don't need it right now. And if I don't get it now, it's probably not going to be there when I do need it 3 times the price. Street News says life is not easy. Cash flow is not good. Let me see. Herbs for Devent says through caution to throw through caution to the wind in an RV on a lot wrong generator. I'm not sure I know what you're talking about. Herbs. Explain it to me. Kenyatta says, and they dropped the EMA down to 94 cents. Say gas causing me to make every trip count. Why you think I'm talking to you in my drive? I'm talking to you in my car, trying to stay cool. I'm under some trees, and I said before I sit and talk to you, before I end up making a move, I said let me talk to the folks real quick instead of wasting gasoline. I forgot to fill up my generator now that I'm talking about it. Trying to maintain and survive. I hear that, Erica. Grows a lot says since stuff got expensive, no better way to save money. Uh, no better way to save money than being forced to. My young folks are struggling. Mama and Daddy told them, and we can't afford to help now. The moving then said, just waiting for everything to fall into place as soon as I get my money right. Okay, okay. Regina says, blessed so far, will be okay if my garden survives the summer. Right. Says gas does not last like it used to in my car. Let me see, who is this? In Inspira Smith, I think your name is. Says the garden is giving me peace through this time, watching the birds and insects that are visiting. You know what? I'm going to say this, and again, I'm not going to run off and ramble off. Find your peace any way you know how. Find your peace right now. I ain't got nothing to say about how people find their peace. And if it's illegal, immoral, and unspiritual, then I got a problem. Other than that, find your peace however you have to. Say no one's gas lasts like it used to. Why are you sitting there with your tongue hanging out? There you go. Say, let me see. Say no one's gas lasts like it used to. They're messing with it. Say my husband's hazelnut job went out of business, and it's been difficult to find any good job. Currently down to one income in Oregon. I commute to work about 40 minutes. Gas at $4.70. Sanya Harris says, I think I'm saying it right. It said gas is super high because I'm a delivery driver. Grocery is high. Takeout food is higher when you don't feel like cooking. My medication is high as well. Plus, I'm a diabetic. How you doing, Nikki Walker? Herb says, this is my first attempt on raw land. It's exciting. Burning through gas, though. That's all part of it. That's all part of it. You gotta go find the land. You gotta research the land. You gotta walk the land. Don't send up drones. Send up drones just to kind of get an outline of the land, but you gotta walk through that land. Let me see. A cheap electric vehicle for local driving saved me a lot of money. Okay. A cheap electric vehicle? What kind of cheap electric vehicle do you have? It's cheap. Hey, save your barking on trying to breathe. Your tongue hanging out and you trying to bark at stuff. She barely breathe back here. I'm heading off to the dump and she can't even breathe. Let me see. A Nissan Leaf? Okay. Okay. You said Nissan. I knew right there. I do not like that brand of car. I like the way they look, and that's it. Let me see. It says, hey, lad, I noticed that these beetles have been munching away at my persimmon leaves. You have experienced anything? Yep. Nope. I'll answer that. This ain't no topic today. I'm letting y'all talk, and I'm gonna do the best to help. Um, the Japanese beetles eat the leaves off of my persimmon trees every single year. Even they'll start chewing on the fruit. And the worst part is, while they eating your leaves and eating your fruit, they humping around. You never see one beetle by itself eating your leaves. There's one on top of the other one, tearing that thing up and eating your leaves. It's disgusting. It's a disgusting sight. So here's the crazy part. Leave them alone because it's nothing you can do to them. It's nothing. Because if you shoo them off, shake your tree, 100 of them fly off, spray your tree with water, 100 of them fly off, and then by the nightfall, it's another 100 of them on your tree again. Leave them alone. Leave them alone and watch you still get a lot of fruit. I can't make this up. I don't know how. I used to shake them every time I go outside. I would shake my persimmon trees and spray them down. Leave them alone. They'll be gone in about 30 days. Your leaves will grow back and you still gonna get fruit. Hey, TLC in the garden. Hey, Adina Collins. How y'all doing? Georgia Peach Nut in the house. How you doing? Let me see. El Marie says, hello everyone, trying to get rid of excess stuff. Said after 81 SS check will be cut by 23%. I will say this. Now I'm not gonna do that to y'all today. I'm not gonna do that to y'all. I'm not gonna take you down my ranting journey. I'm gonna keep it neutral and keep it funky and keep it going. Y'all don't want to hear what I got to say. Yvonne says financial pressure is real. My husband and I have been given an opportunity to live on a property for 2 years rent free in order to save money for land purchase. We are grinding to do it in 9 months. Amen to that. Let's see. Michael says, okay, because I sprayed them with neem oil and BT and I've been keep getting strong. Don't do that. Persimmon trees don't like none of that. Persimmon trees are some weird trees. Leave them alone. You will just burn that tree up with all that mess. Don't do it. I know it's all natural and stuff. Don't do it. Nikki says, I don't mind hearing what you got to say because you make sense on my live run. Yeah, you know what? Thank you. But I want to hear from y'all. You know why I say that? Because I'm not perfect. And sometimes I want to hear your real input and how you're living. I want to hear how you living, you know? Because what I've noticed is the more time goes on and the worse things get, the less people are listening to reason or listening to experience and listen to any sort of wisdom. I'm watching it. I'm seeing it. I'm seeing it. Let me tell you something. One thing that I know for sure is doing the right thing is exhausting. And it makes you question your judgment when you're trying to do the right thing. It makes you question yourself, question your judgment, question your decision, and it's exhausting. And the bad part about that is that's the part that actually should be letting you know that you're on the right path. And that's the thing that should be your exhaustion should be the thing that motivates you to keep going forward because you're on the right path. But you too busy. What I ain't gonna say you, not you, but folks get too busy wasting time. I swear, I see it all the time. You will be on something, you will be on the grind, you will be pushing it out, pumping it out, 100% focused, and then for some reason, you just fall off and then go shopping for shoes and shit. You fall off and start messing around doing something else that ain't got nothing to do with nothing, but you said I just needed a break. I needed a break. You need a break from success? You dig what I'm saying to you? You dig? Do you understand what when people tell me they need a break, when they're in the middle of something important, I have to remind them what you need. You need a break from success. You need a break right when you about to get to the goal. This is the time you need to sit down and take a breather. Shit. That's the time you go hard. I hear it a lot. And I know it gets mundane trying to do the right thing, like looking for land, starting your garden, saving money, all of this. After a while, it's like, what am I doing this for? And you forget, and then you start hearing the naysayers. Let me tell you something, man. The naysayers are louder than the people that's on your team. Am I lying? Am I lying? You want to know how I know that the naysayers are louder than the people that's helping you? Because them the only ones you hear. Them the only ones we listen to. We don't listen to all the people cheering us on and rooting us on. We don't hear it. It's because it's so many people rooting for us. It just sounds like white noise. Right in that big crowd of white noise, we hear that one person say, he ain't did shit. For some reason, that broke up thousands, if not millions, of people rooting for you in a stadium. That one person. Look at entertainment, for instance, right? Look at entertainers when they're on the stage. All of these people, let's say comedians, all of these people clapping and laughing, dude laughing so hard he throwing up and spitting his soda out his nose. You got the whole audience laughing. But that comedian on the stage only focus on that one heckler. That one heckler ruins it for the comedian, ruins it for the audience, because now the comedian, you done pushed him off his square and he trying to snap back, he trying to get back. So he done kind of forgot his mental notes on what he was going to say, because now he's focused on trying to get revenge on the heckler. And then now the audience ain't entertained because we came here to see you. We didn't come here to see the heckler, right? And that's why I always tell y'all, man, leave them trolls alone. I don't care when they in the room. Let them be in the room. They hecklers, man. Let them do what they do. But let's focus on what we're trying to do. Because you don't want me, and y'all done been in my live streams where some heckler or troll pushed me off my square, right? And I focus on them. Yeah, I tear them a new one, but you didn't come here to see that. We came here to gather to get a little bit of knowledge and share knowledge, right? You didn't come here to watch me sit here and crack on hecklers and trolls and bots. I mean, some of y'all do. Some of y'all do. But for the most part, we come here and we gather here on my channel so we can share knowledge and stuff like that, right? But I'm just going to give you that warning. Please don't let nobody knock you off your square in the middle of... Every time you at your closest to success, that's when the shit come out. That's when everybody come out and tell you something negative. Everybody. They say, well, you could have did better than that. You could have did better than him. That's the one you chose. This is the color you like. I thought you would be more like a such and such person. When people throw you them sneak diss like that, you know you on the right track. Let me tell you something else. You will be surprised to know how many people do not want you to win. I'm not talking about they don't like you, because they do. They might love you. But you will be surprised to see how many people just don't really want you to win. Let me rephrase that, okay? Let me rephrase that. You will be surprised to know that the same people love you and cheer for you and root for you. It ain't that they don't want you to win. They don't want you to win without them. That's it. Or they don't want you to win first. You dig what I'm saying? So it throws you off because you think, this person loved me. This person wouldn't steer me wrong. They do love you. They wouldn't steer you wrong. But it's something about this person that you need to know. They want you to win, but they want to win first. They want you to win next. You dig what I'm saying? They want you to come in second string. That's all. It ain't that they don't want you to win. They don't want you to win before they do. They don't want you to accomplish that before they do. They don't want you to get to that level before they do. So it's hard to judge because you're like, this person's still rooting for me. But every blue moon, they shoot a little shot of shade at me. Ooh, I like the sound of that. Shoot a shot of shade. Ooh, I'm going to get that patented. Every blue moon, they shoot a shot of shade at you. And it hit you so fast that you ain't sure shade. Ooh, I like that too. You ain't sure shade. That sounds like two different perfumes and colognes. But every blue moon, they shoot a shot of shade at you. And you like, was that shade? No, they wouldn't do me like that. But you don't even realize they want you to win, but they don't want you to win before they do. And I distance myself from them people. Even if I love them, they love me, I distance myself from them folks, man. I ain't saying I take them out of my life. I don't necessarily remove them out of my life. Listen, you don't have to remove a person out of your life. But you can remove them out of your business. You dig what I'm saying? See, it's a bunch of people. I love them, cherish them, and I didn't cut them out of my life completely, nothing like that. But when it come to my business, you ain't got no part of that. I won't tell you about it. I won't tell you what I'm doing. I won't tell you how I'm moving. I won't tell you what I succeeded at. I won't tell you what I failed at. You will not know that part of my life. But I sit here and eat a sandwich with you all day. We'll go break bread, everything, but I'm not telling you that because I got a feeling that you shot you shot a. How did I put it? How did I put it? How did I say that? Shoot a something to shade at you. I gotta remember what I said. That was so dope. Shoot a little shade, and that mean, yeah, we still down, but I'm not gonna tell you about this part of my situation. I'll keep that to myself. I share that with people that really want to help me move forward in that. Right now, and I'm going to get back. I said I wasn't going to ran off, and I'm not. Right now, I don't got to tell you that this country is in trouble. Shoot a shot of shade. That's it. Damn it. Thank you. Who said that? Spices and spray paint. Thank you. Is it sprinkles or spices? Spices, spray paint. Yeah, shoot a shot of shade. Shoot a shot of shade. Thank you. I couldn't remember that for the life of me. I just said it about 2 minutes ago. Shoot a shot of shade. If a person gonna shoot a shot of shade at you, just don't involve them in your business. Keep them in your life, but don't put them in your business. Okay. How many people when you do something like you're getting land, or you just got a new job, or you got a new boyfriend, or got a new girlfriend, or something. You so excited inside, got a new job. You so excited inside, you want to tell the world, right? Ain't it almost impossible to keep it inside when you're that excited about a success story? You're so happy inside that you want to tell the world, you want to shout it from the rooftop, you want to start a YouTube channel just so you can tell the world about your success. And right when you do that and you tell them people about your success story, they shoot a shot of shade at you. It don't seem like it, but they shoot a shot of shade at you. Pew, 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 pew. You like, is it raining or was that some shade? Ooh, ooh, I think somebody messed around and shoot a shot of shade on. Smell funny too. Every blue moon, I'm telling you, people, you tell them your success story, and their eyes do this. Their eyes do this. Before they smile, they do this. Because that was that shot of shade. Ooh, that's around fell out the tree. Shoot a shot of shade all on your eyebrow. You don't even know it. Let me see what you got. Let me see what this is. Let me get back in here. I just, man, remove yourself from them people. Get them people out your business. I ain't saying to get them out your life. Get them out your business. It's simple. Simple. In this, let me tell you something. In this day and time right now, what we going through in this country, you gonna have to be quiet. And that goes for me too. Hey Sylvia, how you doing? That goes for me too with my loud mouth. Next, you gonna have to be quiet. Have you been noticing the desperation? I'm asking y'all, have y'all been going in the stores and noticing the desperation? It ain't nobody out there screaming, somebody help me, somebody help me. It ain't that. Look in the carts. All right, B Rich, what's going on, man? Look in these shopping carts. Look how people are moving in the grocery store. Look at what sections that they're purchasing out of. I'm going to tell you my quick experience why I see desperation. One of the things that I see, the electronics section in Walmart is empty. The electronic part, because I'm always in the camping gear. Every time I pass the electronics, I go from the grocery to the camping gear. You got to pass the electronics. I don't care where you are in America. You got to pass the electronics to do that. Nobody back there. Nobody shopping back there. No gamers. Nobody even buying TVs. To the point where it ain't even the cashier lady back there. They don't look. Have you noticed this? Now pay attention. Look, you hear the call on the intercom. They got more people now coming over to the craft section. Have you noticed? The lady in the electronics, the people in the electronics ain't even hardly there because ain't nobody over there. But they always getting called. Can I get a team member over to the yarn and stuff? Can I get a team member over to the yarn? I'd be like, that's weird. I ain't heard that since 2020. Can I get a team member over in the camping gear? Can I get a team member over by the shotguns? Can I get a team member? Excuse me, Walmart shoppers. Can I get a team member over by the shotgun shelves? Excuse me, Walmart customers. Can I get a team member over by the yarn and stuff? Ain't nobody calling nobody to unlock no TV sets, man. You want to know something else? I see desperate. Look at the look at the parking lots on all of the most famous fast food restaurants. Chick-fil-A anywhere in America has lines out in the middle of traffic. Tell me I'm lying when I ain't. I don't care where you are in the United States of America. Chick-fil-A has lines wrapped around the building like a spinning top, and then it'll even come out into traffic. Tell me I'm lying when I ain't. That's what it used to be. You want to go to Chick-fil-A now, you could just drive through that like anybody. Them lines done withered up, even on a Sunday after church. Them lines done withered up. So you see the little people, I used to eat at Chick-fil-A till I found out there's a bunch of assholes. But you see the people, the little girl, little dude out there with the little clipboard taking orders. It used to be about 2 or 3 of them suckers on one line taking orders. Now the little Chick-fil-A people taking orders, they all the way out to the street. They about to be doing the fan man and flipping signs telling you to come into Chick-fil-A for a sandwich. Because it's drying up. It's drying up. So here's the thing. The parking lots at the dollar store are more packed than the Walmart parking lot. Tell me I'm lying when I ain't. Tell me I'm lying when I ain't. I got a plaza by my house with a Dollar Tree, a Dollar General, a Ross, not Michael's. What's that other one? TJ Maxx. Man, that parking lot looked like Christmas in the 80s with all them little cheap stores. Walmart parking lot ain't jumping. No big gigantic stores is jumping right now. And you want to hear oh, and Hobby Lobby, they jumping. Because people are starting to make their own stuff. If you ain't paying attention and you just one of them people that like to be texting while when somebody driving my car or I'm in somebody else's car, I don't be doing this shit. I be looking at where I'm going, what way we taking, just in case you want to kill me or something. Even if you, I don't just be in the passenger seat texting and just singing songs and stuff. I be looking around for landmarks. Especially if my wife a little upset with me because something stupid I said. I be looking for landmarks just in case I want to save my phone battery power just in case I need them to be able to ping my phone off of something if I get buried in the middle of nowhere. You know what I mean? Like I be telling my wife I crack some dumbass joke and she kind of give me that look like, ooh, like, look, I dial 911 when my wife look at me like that I said something that stupid. I dial 911 and I put my thumb on the send button just in case, just in case. I don't want to have to dial 911. And Siri, she dumb. She ain't as good as the other one. So you can't yell out to her. She'd be like, you have to unlock your phone. I've had that happen before. Oh, it's emergency. Oh, Siri, help me. It's emergency. You have to unlock your phone. My hands is cut off. You still have to unlock your phone. So I pre-dialed 911. And look, even if that little Apple emergency thing, you gotta hold 2 buttons for about 3 seconds, then you gotta slide it, then it asks you, are you sure this is emergency? You sure you want to call the emergency? Yes! No, it's easier when I feel like I'm in danger to say 911 and just hold my thumb over the send button. Cause she give me that look sometime. I'll be like, I'm okay. There's a Kentucky Fried Chicken on my left. We're going east with the sun, and I smell water, so we might be by the beach. I'm not one of them people. They just be all willy-nilly in the passenger seat. I be paranoid in the passenger seat. I don't know where you taking me all the time. But that's neither here nor there. You see the desperation in people's faces, man. Look at them. Pay attention. Pay attention was my point. Pay attention, and you gonna see. Look at where people shopping at. I had a furniture business closed by my house. One of the most popular furniture I'll take that back. Two of the most popular furniture stores have closed by my house this year. Two super popular furniture stores that keeps people in them buying furniture closed. You want to know why? Because ain't nobody thinking about buying no damn dining room table. Yo, peep game. I'm serious too. Man, y'all better stop going looking for them $2,500 dining room tables to go get you a fold-up joint. Go into the Walmart and get you one of them big fold-up, I think they call Costco tables. Get you a fold-up Costco table and put a doggone a picnic table thing over there, boy. Ain't nobody gonna know. Just don't look down at the legs, you know what I mean? Just don't film the legs on it. The legs is a dead giveaway. Put a tablecloth on it. Nice fold out, boy. And go. You can put some any kind of chairs around them. Ain't nobody gonna know. You ain't got to put no metal fold up chairs around there. Don't be belligerent. But use your old chairs and put them around a fold up table. They stronger. They last longer. And when you're done, you can fold them boys up. Now it's a card table. Take it outside. Use it what it was meant to do. Leave it outdoors. People ain't buying furniture. Matter of fact, keep it 100. If you go online, because I'm in the market myself truly for this cabin, I heard my wife told me something that's so astonishing. I ain't been this surprised about or excited about anything in a long time. Have y'all heard about the boneless couches? I thought she was lying to me. Have y'all heard about a boneless couch? Because she said, I can't keep sitting on this couch. This couch be tearing my butt bone up. I said, I know, baby. I'm going to get a new couch, but it's the cabin, so I don't really care. Y'all heard about the boneless couch? She kept saying that and had me laughing. She said, I'm going to show you. I said, what are you talking about? She said, no, I'm serious. It's called a boneless couch. I said, like wings? She said, yes. I thought she was... See, y'all don't know Lady Liz. She funny as hell. She just don't show y'all. Man, let me tell you something. I never heard of such a thing. It had me in stitches. I had tears in my eyes because a boneless couch is hilarious. I don't care how you say it. Boneless couch is hilarious. No, it's not a bean bag. Go Google or go to YouTube and look up boneless couches. She made me go on YouTube and you said, and they overpriced. No, the hell they ain't. No, a boneless couch ain't overpriced. Y'all got it twisted. I don't do Temu and I don't do Tic Tac. I went to Amazon when she told me about some boneless couches. And I'm looking at anywhere from $3.99. The one I see everybody got is $3.99, and it's right, $2.99 or $3.99, something like $2.99. And you can turn this into a bed. You can flip it, man, slap it up, flip it, rub it down. This whole couch. I said, you know what? I ain't been this excited about a product in a long time. Boneless couches. Who knew? People ain't buying furniture, man. They're buying stuff like boneless couches. You got a whole living room suite for $300, like it's 1986. You got a whole living room suite. And honestly, my first whole living room outfit me and my wife bought together cost me $700. It came with the couch, the love seat, a little reclining chair like an office chair, and two uh, Black Panther Black Panther tables. It had the Black Panther like this with the glass on his back, and it had two end tables with the elephant in his snout holding up the glass, and with two lamps. $700. Fake leather like a mug. We have fake leather couch, fake leather love seat, fake leather little office reclining chair with a footstool. I had a panther glass table. The panther was under there like that with the glass on the back, and two elephant end tables with the snout holding up the table, and with two little lamps with I almost want to say they was like genie bottles, African genie bottles, something like that. You dig what I'm saying? Shit. I ain't $700 for the whole thing and a rug. I wonder if my wife remember that. And a rug, $700. You couldn't tell me nothing with that Black Panther table. I used to tell people, hey, don't sit nothing on my Black Panther table. Yeah, we just got that. That cost me some money. Yeah, don't sit nothing on there. All I wanted that bowl of jelly beans on there. Don't put nothing else on there. I don't want nothing blocking the Black Panther. Leave that. I had a bowl of black jelly beans on there, little candy dish full of black jelly beans. Don't set nothing else on that table. I don't want your wallet, your keys, your cup. That table was the Black Panther table with the black jelly beans. I don't even want you eating the black jelly bean. Ooh. But my point, my point is, people ain't buying that stuff like back then. A price of a couch, $300. That's 1986 price. That's 1986. You know. So and what was that? For me, that was what was that? What was that? 1992. That was 1992 prices. So you know, it's weird out here, man. People are not. They're holding on to their money. They taking their money out the bank. People taking their money out the bank because they starting to find out that a lot of these banks support what's going on right now. They support that and they help pay into that ballroom. These banks is helping this situation go sour. So people are starting to get smart and say, hey, if that little man decides to tell us to do something stupid with our customers, we got to do it. I don't want to be no part of that. If you clip me for some money, it's going to be very little. I'm not going to leave all of my earnings to these people. Oh my God. Don't get me started. I don't want to start the rant. The rant's dressing. I can smell it coming on. I can smell it. So, if you look around, you'll see people starting to recognize that, hey, man, we in trouble. Like, we in trouble. Look, when you look in the parking lot at the Goodwill, and you start seeing Mercedes-Benzes, Lexus, Maseratis, what's that G-Wagon, Mercedes G-Wagon. When you start looking at the dollar store and Walmart and Ross and start seeing Mercedes-Benz G-Wagons and stuff and electric Hummers, it's only a matter of time after that. It's only a matter of time. When you think about this, you bought a whole Mercedes G-Wagon for $250,000. But you're at the Dollar General trying to get a price check because you thought it was $1.25 and it happened to be $2.25, so you were in there raising a fuss. But you got a $250,000 vehicle in the parking lot. You need your whole ass kicked. The whole thing just kicked off. You in a $250,000 vehicle and you in the dollar store complaining this stuff done went up to $1.50. And you want to talk to the manager because this can of soup should only be $1. They done moved the price up to $2.25, even though in the Walmart and the other stores it's $4. Your ass need your whole ass kicked. I mean, both cheeks, both of them, and right up the split. You need your ass kicked. But I digress. My point was, I don't even want to talk about them people's priorities. My point was, that's how desperate things are getting. That rich people are still trying to prove to us that they're rich. So they starting to show up in places that they said they would never get caught dead in. Ooh, you couldn't get me in a dollar store. Ugh. Now look, y'all fighting over cans of soup. You done laid your whole best friend's birthday party out, her what is it, bachelorette party with dollar store stuff. Your best friend said, girl, I'm going to let you throw me the bridesmaid party. I'm going to let you throw the bachelorette party. And I want you, because I know you know me the best. You know me better than anybody. So if you I would be honored if you throw me a bachelorette party. And you say, girl, okay, I got you. You take your G-Wagon, $250,000 car, and you got a damn $1,000 purse and some $400 shoes on, and a $700 dress, and you go into the dollar store. You buy all their birthday stuff. You go to that back corner of the dollar store where the birthday stuff and the congratulations for graduation and stuff and the birthday card, and you start ticky-tackying stuff together to try to do this bachelorette party right. You ain't even go and plan it out right. You went to the Dollar General and start buying some old cheap shit. Now you up there fussing at the little cashier. She only 16 years old. You fussing at the little cashier because she don't know what the hell you talking about, and she's trying to tell you that's the price of it now since 2025. That's the price of that now. You said, well, y'all need to go and change the name to the $2.50 store. This ain't the Dollar General, it's the $2.50 General. You in here bitching and moaning and fussing at that little 16-year-old girl, and you want to speak to her manager. Did she call her manager out? Her manager only 17. Now you want to talk to the supervisor over the whole district. The district manager, he's only 20. The district manager come in there to help you out, and he's sagging his pants like, yeah, for real though, you got a problem. I mean, I could take care of you. I mean, I feel you on the price though. You know what I mean? But you know, ma'am, I heard to say it, inflation, I ain't in control of that, 20-year-old district manager come from. This where we at now. You bitching and moaning about you can't get the damn congratulations thing for $1.25, but you're in $250,000 car. Keep paying attention to this. Keep watching. Keep watching, man. Look around you and listen to somebody, because everybody in every store right now is fussing. Everybody. Even me. I don't fuss out loud though. I don't make a scene. I just leave. I leave I will leave $1,000 worth of groceries in a cart in the front by the bathroom. If you rub me the wrong way, I'm not one of the people. I don't like confrontations. I don't. I really don't. And people that know me know I don't get into confrontation. I just leave. I will put $1,000 worth of shit till that whole cart is spilling over, and I'll leave it by the bathroom and walk out, or go to the nearest cashier and say, "Hey, yeah, I don't want this." See, that's the only way you can really piss them off. You ain't stole nothing. You ain't did nothing wrong. Load that son bitch up. Load up about 4 or 5 different grocery carts full of shit, and then walk up to the nearest cashier. Hey, yeah, I left my wallet in the car. I'll be back. I left my wallet in the car. I'll be right back. Can you hang on to this for me till tonight? Because I left it to the house. Can you hang on to all this stuff till tonight? I'll be right back. I left my wallet at the house or something. I don't. It's like no confrontation back and forth. I deal with stuff like that. You know, I don't do a whole bunch of back and forth. See that? So I will keep on filling up carts full of old deer corn and shit. I will go and order. I will go and have every cashier in every department unlock all of them cabinets full of spray paint where they got to use the key. They got to call for the key, open it up, load the little thing full of spray paint, lock it back up. I go and do that. Shaving razors and all kind of African black hair care products and shit. I have a whole cart full of them little plastic boxes with the lock on them. And then I finally get up there and say, hey, yeah, I done messed around and left my wallet to the house. I gotta go. I gotta go. I'll be back tonight. Don't put this away. I'll be back. At the end of the night, the people that come in on the night shift be pissed off. I don't like back and forth. I get my revenge in some old, silly old, goofy ass kind of way. But that's neither here nor there. This is where we are right now in this world. This is where we are. Old people, man, rich people, they starting to feel it. They had all that money. And now, see, it ain't just your money no more. Now your kids need money. Your cousins need money. Your uncles and your aunts need money. Your mom and your daddy need money. And you the only one with the money. So just because you got money, and that's what I was telling y'all about money versus land. You can only help so many people with your little bit of money. I can actually move my entire DNA strand on this land. I'm not playing. Everybody living in my DNA chain on my mama and my daddy's side, I can move on this land and live comfortably. And still have room and be comfortable. I need you to think about that for a minute. I don't care if you got $500,000 stored up in cash money under the bed. That people keep thinking $1 million is a lot of money. $1 million ain't shit in 2026. If you hit the lottery in 2026 and you hit a scratch off for $1 million, do not go to jumping for joy. Do not start making all kind of phone calls to the Lexus dealership. Do you know how much $1 million is? $1 million ain't nothing but about 2 houses in 2026. You could buy a whole house for $500,000, $250,000. But then you got taxes and shit. And $1 million ain't no money. I'm talking about even if they gave you a full $1 million cash out. Say your taxes was paid or whatever, and you got cashed out for $1 million. $1 million ain't shit. The only reason we keep thinking it's something because 20 years ago, 30 years ago, $1 million was everything. Remember the show? Listen, remember the show? Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Do y'all remember that with Regis? I want you to think about that. Do y'all remember the TV show Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? What happened to that show? Did it get low ratings? Did people stop watching it? No, it didn't get low ratings, and people didn't stop watching it. It had a perfect time slot. Why did they cancel Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Because it stayed on so long, $1 million ain't shit. So don't nobody want to be that kind of millionaire. It should be who want to be a billionaire now, because most people, if you work hard enough and long enough, you'll make $1 million. For real, just think about it. If you work long enough and hard enough, that's not unreachable anymore. If you hustle hard, $1 million is not unreachable. So that show lost its spice of Who Want to Be a Millionaire. Shut up with that. Hell, during 2020, people start going into business for themselves, and they made $1 million the first year selling some little invention that they did online. So the show faded off because $1 million ain't shit. That's like saying, who want to be a thousandaire? That show don't work. Do it. Think about it. Who want to be a hundredaire? Don't nobody want to talk about being a hundredaire, winning $100. That's not a TV show. That's not gonna get people's attention. That ain't gonna make people envious. That ain't gonna make people, I wish I was on that show. That ain't gonna make people want to write into the show and hope you can get on it. If who want to be a hundredaire? Nobody wants to sit around for the next hour and a half during about 15 different Colgate commercials to watch who want to be a hundredaire. Shit got old, you know. Things done changed, and everybody keep on playing that game. Man, things is bad. Things are bad. And everybody keep wondering why I'm always here. Now, I'm here. I don't want to sound hopeless. I'm here preparing myself for the inevitable. I'm here practicing. I'm getting myself together and getting ready for what is to come. Right, $1 million. Right, just like the Austin Powers. They was like $1 million. What? Right. So, yo, I am sitting here getting myself and my land ready for this mess. See, first thing that happens is the dog comes out. And then the dog doo-doos. And the next thing that happens is you walk by unknowing that the dog doo-dooed right here, and then you steps in it. Let me just put it to you like this. The dog has already dropped the load. And we are literally dancing like Chris Brown around this turd. And everybody know Chris Brown is I don't care if you like him or you love him or you hate him. That's a dancing sucker. That's a dancing, listen. If Chris Brown would have played his cards right and did right and had somebody in his corner, Chris Brown was going to be the next Michael Jackson. I know y'all ain't going to listen to me because the things that he's done, I told you, if somebody was in Chris Brown's corner and if somebody was whispering in Chris Brown's ear, Chris Brown was destined to be the next big thing, the next Michael Jackson. He's ultra, super, freaking multi-talented. But y'all know how Chris Brown danced. Can you imagine Chris Brown dancing, doing the moonwalk, back flips, front flips, spinning on his back and all that, and it's a turd sitting right there? And the whole audience is like, any second now, he gonna spin on his back and do the turtle like breakdancing and spin right on that turd. That's a miracle. The ball have been dropped, if you will. We just waiting for somebody to step in it. It's about to go down. It don't take no scientists. It don't take no engineers. It don't take a person that done passed out of the damn 6th grade to figure out how much trouble that we are in. You don't got to be a very smart person right now to figure out we're in irreversible trouble. This country is in irreversible trouble. And if you don't put your best foot forward right now into a direction of self-sufficiency on all levels, you will be swallowed up by this monster. You will be swallowed up by this monster that they have unleashed on this country. If you don't do everything that you need to do right now to beat this thing. You understand? That's my word too. I hate to dump all that on y'all. Just, man, oh my God. I see the change. I see the change, man. Let me see. So they're closing grocery stores and opening gas stations on every corner. Hey, Katina Brooks, how you doing? Let's see. You know what I'm seeing too? On social media, you better not start talking about some separating from the system. They knocking people for that right now. They are knocking people for talking about breaking away from the system. All I'm saying is, get you a plan B. That's all I'm saying. Have you a couple different plans in order. That's all I'm saying. Hey, sweet time. Did I have any questions before I'm about to go? It's so sad because you're trying to tell people they don't want to listen. Listen, but you know what? Why I'm not sad about that no more? I'm not sad about that anymore because I had to. What's your name? Miss Naturally Nolans. Look, I'm not sad about the people that don't know or listen no more. You know why? Have anybody watched the show Paradise? This mailman on Paradise said the most profound thing. He said when he was a lifeguard, his trainer told him, never go get the person that's kicking and splashing out of control. That's not the first person you go get. Because if that person is splashing and kicking and out of control and they're delirious and they just frantic, they're going to pull you down with them and both of y'all going to be gone. Right? I thought about that. I watched that and I repeated that line over and over and over again because I always wanted to say it perfectly. But he said that in his training exercise, they said you never go get the person when they like that. You try to throw them a life jacket, throw them a doggone life vest, a dinghy, something. You throw them something, a flotation device. But you don't go grab them like the movies and then backstroke because they going to drown you too. I watched that, man. And see, maybe I took it another way than me and my wife watching the show, and I took it a whole nother way. I took it as, Everybody ain't supposed to make it, man. Everybody ain't supposed to make it. And if I keep putting myself out there trying to save everybody, one of them may be the one that pull me under. So now what I have started doing is making sure I'm cool. And if you help, I'll throw you a flotation device. I'll throw you a life vest. I'll throw you a life preserver. I'll throw you a dinghy. But I'm not getting in the way of you panicking because you didn't prepare or you didn't know how to swim through this bullshit, right? So you ain't gonna pull me under while you trying to learn how to swim at the last minute. No. I found myself being pulled under by social media because I'm trying to help. And for the life of me, I couldn't figure it out. Like, how am I drowning when all I'm trying to do is help? I'm not on here doing pranks. I'm not on here clowning people. I'm not doing beef. I'm not doing them dumbass videos. Look at this shit. None of that. I'm not critiquing another motherfucker video. Nah. I'm doing me. Right? If anything, I got people critiquing my videos. So, why am I failing? Oh, because I'm helping and I'm too close. So that's bringing me under. That's dragging me under with the people that's failing. So, okay, you trying to learn how to swim through this mess that we going through right now. You just now trying to learn. Here's the thing. We knee deep in the funk. This water of this bullshit is over our head. And you just now trying to learn how to swim while you see the water is up on your ankles. Now you want to learn how to swim? No. I will throw people life preservers, flotation devices, but I will never again swim up on people and trying to save them for their doom. I'm not doing that because all they keep doing to me is dragging me under with you. Not doing that no more, man. You know? If you pay attention, I want you to pay close attention to social media content creators. I think I may be able to universally speak for the ones that I watch at least. Pay attention. Nobody is standing in the way like Captain Save-A-Hole no more. Now, they throwing you tidbits of information. Like, use that, go save yourself. They sprinkling you with like holy water of knowledge. Use that to spray yourself. Here you go. You need what? You need some help? There you go. But ain't nobody putting theyself on the line no more. Because those same content creators that I watch, they see and they know what I see and what I know. And they're also catching hell from trying to help people, man. They're starting to realize I want to help as many people as I can. But I can't help nobody if I destroy my own platform. I can't help anybody. So that's like pulling you under, trying to help other people. I've done it for years. I'm not doing it no more. Because every time I do, I pay for it. So the best way I know how to help is to throw out information and back up. Throw out a little bit of information and back up. If I'm going under. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry, man. We knee deep in this funk. And y'all, it's people out there. Look, it's people out there right now that knew this was happening in 2020. And they knew that no way that one president could clean this mess up in 4 years. They knew that, let alone 8. They knew that. So they knew that we still had our nose to the grindstone at least for another 8. But nope, we only got 4. And then he wasn't the best. And then Goldfish got back in the dog. Goldfish Cracker Face got back. Goldfish Cracker Face got back into the office. And we already knew. Soon as they said Goldfish Cracker Face was about to come back, I said, baby, I'm gonna be on Freedom Makers. I got a lot of work to do. I said my piece. I said I was upset, I was disappointed, and then I let that shit go. Because I said I got work to do. Because this is gonna go bad. Old Goldfish Cracker Face is in there, and he gonna tear the club up. 3-6 Mafia ain't gonna have nothing on him. Because this country ain't seen this kind of evil. We only read about this kind of evil, son. We only read about it like in the Bible and scary movies and Jason versus Freddy type shit. We only done read about this and paid money to go see a fictional horror flick about this shit that we living through right now. Right now. Shit, this is real. Ain't no monster about to come out the woods and get you. No, this little man in this tie and this briefcase and this suit, he the one at your throat. Everybody all scared of, y'all scared of gangsters? Oh, black man walked up on me and he had a hoodie on and some glasses. Man, so? He was probably about to try to tell you how to get this money. You can guarantee this. Look, at least he gave you options. A black dude with a hoodie on and some sunglasses, even though it was nighttime, and his pants sagging and his shoes won't tied, even though that looks crazy. He gave you 2 options. Either he gonna rob you, he might ask you for some directions that you're too scared to give him, or he about to try to hire you to get some of this money. One of the, or all of the above. But one thing for damn sure, same scenario. That same another dude in a suit and tie in the middle of the night. His pants is pulled up. He got on an expensive belt, expensive shoes. His hair is dead. He been to Supercuts, got his hair cut fresh. Or he used one of them vacuum cleaner hair cutters. I don't know what it was called, Furbies or something. He done cut his hair with the vacuum cleaner cutter. And he smelled like some cologne to be on the countertop at JCPenney. He don't smell like he bought this cologne. He smelled like he walked through JCPenney just to spray some of this shit on. That's the motherfucker to be scared of. And he getting out of a G-Wagon, Mercedes. He don't want to be scared of. The black dude, the Floby, that's what I called it. What did I call it? A Furby? Yeah, the Floby haircut thing. Where the black dude, he walking and he got on a backpack. Where the dude in the suit and the tie and there all this expensive stuff with the Floby haircut, he get out of G-Wagon at the same gas station in the middle of the night. You'll tell him your whole backstory. You'll tell him your social security number, everything. And then you go in your bank account and it say 000 party over. Oops, out of time. Whoo! Now you gave that man in that suit and tie all your social security numbers, your mama maiden name and everything. You put in your bank code 00 party over. Oops, out of time. That mug somewhere partying like it's 1999 with your money. Huh? Yeah, they're partying with your money. And you was scared of the black dude with the shades and the hoodie on and a pack of Skittles. I knew Goldfish Cracker Face was gonna mess this all up. It was too easy. All you had to do was alley-oop. All you had to do was alley-oop. But nope. He came in, took the ball, and went home. I'm gonna make up my own game. Anyway, I appreciate y'all for hanging out with me in this crazy time. I'm going to be showing you more things that maybe you'll be interested in that may help you through this rough time. How many people are interested in purchasing an electric vehicle, electric bike, electric motorcycle, electric wagon? How many people are interested in these electric vehicles for the upcoming gas price? I'm scared. I ain't left the land in so long. I'm scared to see what the gas price is right now. How many people are interested in electric vehicles? If so, I'll be releasing a video. What's today? Sunday? I'll be releasing a video by the end of the week. And I'm going to start giving you more options. Okay? I'm not saying this is something you want. I'm not saying it's for you. But I feel that it's my duty to give you a few options of an alternative to gasoline. One of the things we're going to talk about electric vehicles. The other thing we're going to talk about, and I'm going to show you, I'm not just going to tell you about it. The other thing we're going to talk about in depth is solar power. And listen, the solar power right now, if you don't know much about solar power, I know it always gets me upset when people ask me dumb questions, but I got a new way that I'm going to format that. So what we're going to do is we're going to talk about solar power, and I'm going to format it in a different way so I don't have to deal with the nonsense. Now, to my members, the people that join my membership, I said I wasn't going to do no more membership stuff because something weird happened in there, and I told y'all already what it was, so I did another video. But you know what? I am going to release some of that important information on the membership side. That way you get the stuff first without the bullshit. And then, if I feel later on down releasing it, I will. But I need the members to get the information first because I know I won't be trolled. I don't think. We're going to talk about solar, and we're going to talk about electric vehicles. We're also going to talk about tents. Everybody think I keep showing these tents as a gimmick. Everybody keep thinking I'm getting paid to show these tents. That's not why I'm showing them. Why would I show tents? I'm showing tents because your ass might be living in one of them boys. You think I'm joking. I'm showing tents and giving you options because you don't see it yet. You don't see it. Most people don't never see it till they living in one of them. I'm giving you options, or one of your family members options. For instance, let's just say you purchase some land. The first thing you're going to do when you go purchase some land, you're going to want somewhere to lay your head for the night, because if you go out and you purchase some land far off, you ain't going to just go look at your land and then go back home. You're going to want to stay there for about a week and just get a feel of it. You need a tent or an RV or a bug-out trailer, but everybody can't afford bug-out trailers and RVs and campers. You can afford a tent. So I'm giving you options of tents that you can afford that don't feel like a tent. It feel like you're at home, right? You're comfortable. You're not like you just crawling around on your hands and knees, like the damn the precious. Cause they got tents like that, where you can't stand up in them and you can't pee, you can't doo-doo. You gotta leave out the tent just to go pee and doo-doo in the rain and stuff. I don't deal with them kind of tents unless it's an emergency. So I'm trying to give you alternatives to, hey man, you don't necessarily gotta live in this tent. But if you're out here and you're trying to get this experience and you purchase some land and you need to figure out what you're gonna be living in or staying in while you there, man, one of these nice tents, you can stand up, you can wash up, you can wash yourself, wipe yourself comfortably without worrying about going out of doors. You can lay in a real bed, not on the floor. I'm giving you options. Cause tents where you can't stand up, man, you crawl around on your hands and knees like the precious. That ain't what it is, man. Especially if you got some age on you. That ain't what it is. So, I'ma let y'all go. And I'ma leave y'all right there. I'm here to help from a distance. Right? Um Let me see. We need an RV. I have the land. We need an RV. I have the land. I was going to sell my RV, but me and my wife talked about it. Said, times is rough. Maybe we shouldn't sell it. Ill Will in the house. What's up, man? What's going on with you? I see you. You just said something. Yeah, me and my wife said, maybe getting rid of the RV at this moment ain't the best plan. Something telling me to hold on to it. I don't know why. Something is telling me to hold on to that RV. I've been watching too much Walking Dead, I think. Maybe I'm watching too much Walking Dead. Ain't nothing wrong with it, just need a starter. I gotta put a starter on it. Any experience with the combo apple and cherry trees from Iceland Nursery? No, I've never purchased a combo tree from them, but all of their stuff is legit. So if you're looking into that, if you're asking me should you, I say go for it. How you doing, Shay? Let me see. Mona says I have a travel trailer, but I still need a tent. That's a good plan. Ill Will said George just arrived. Let me know how it go, man. Regina, I should hold on to it. I'm definitely gonna hold on to it. After thinking about it, I was in there cleaning it out to sell it, just like I did this mobile home. And I said, times is horrible. I better watch what I throw out or watch what I get rid of. I sold my Harley Davidson, but that couldn't do nothing for me. Shay said you have been talking about having an electric bike due to gas station, and I bought one now. What kind did you buy? What kind did you buy? Electric bike. Okay. All right. I guess that's it, you guys. Everybody, look, be safe out there. I got it when it was on discount. What kind is it? I have to check the brand. You bought a bike and didn't know what brand it was? You bought an electric bike for that much money and didn't check the brand? You don't know what kind it was or nothing? Everybody have a wonderful day. Have a wonderful day. All right? Y'all stay safe out there. Stay sane. I love y'all. And I'm out. Peace.